Okay, so kind of introducing myself first. My name is Ethan. I am from the Funded Elite marketing team. I kind of
Mhm.
am in charge of all of the interviews and hosting them. So why don't we just start off by telling us who you are, where you're from, and how long you've been training for?
Okay, great. So my name is Alican Bayar. I'm originally from Istanbul, Turkey. I started about exploring about this trading world during the pandemic, like most other people.
Yep.
When we were all locked in our homes, I was like, okay, I need to find another source of income online while I'm here at home. It's sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so that's why I don't jump into different businesses without knowledge. So I started to get some education online from some other experienced traders. And then some of them made sense, some of them did not. But I spent a lot of time actually trying to learn how they got into this business, how do they approach to this business. And then some of them were momentum based traders, some of them were swing traders. I tried to get more information from as much as possible from different people so that I would like to see where I would stand in this kind of a business. How should I approach this? Which one
Right.
made more sense to me? And then day trading made more sense to me. I didn't want to keep the trade open more than 2, 3 days. So that's why swing trading wasn't me, to be fair. But also, I'm not a scalper as well. Scalping didn't make sense at all to me. I think it's way too risky for trading. And I'm not that kind of a person to execute a trade and be done with it in within a minute or something.
Right.
I can't do that. I can't be that fast, to be honest. On top of that, when I said that, okay, I'm gonna be trading only 15 or 30 minute time frames, that's my jam. When I discovered that, I said, okay, now since I have different businesses as well, I said I cannot be in front of the charts all the day, watching the charts, looking for trade opportunities.
Right.
I said, okay, now that we have technology, when we're watching trading view charts, I kind of discovered the Pine script as well. So now I took another course for Pine script, trying to learn how to code my strategy and then give me the alerts when the conditions occur, and sends me alerts to my phone. So wherever I'm in the world or whatever I'm doing at that time, I know that, okay, there's something's happening. Let me open the charts. If the conditions are met, I'll get into the trade. So now that I'm kind of capable of Pine script as well, I started coding my own scripts, combining different strategies all together and giving me different kind of alerts to my phone or iPad and wherever I'm in the world if I have connection, internet connection. Then everything came along easier on my end, you know. And now I'm basically, yes, even though I have alerts and stuff, when I wake up in the morning after the shower, get in front of my computer, I check the charts and stuff. I kind of make some assumptions like saying that, okay, probably today I may have alerts from this chart, this pair, so I can be alert. And then I just start my day with my other businesses and I keep my eye on my phone if I get any alerts and stuff. And then basically that's how I manage to do multiple businesses at the same time and include the trading in my life. So that's how am I doing right now? I'm basically trading six different forex pairs, two cryptos, and three indices plus gold. Basically,
Okay.
I think I have 11 pairs that I'm currently monitoring and watching all the time with the help of technology.
Got it. Well, now with your business and with your trading life, that's pretty hard to kind of juggle. I mean, you would assume you want to go swing trading because obviously you could just do your analytics the night before and then hold it for a few days while you can
Yeah.
work on your business. But you said you're a day trader, and that's very interesting. To actually hear in that it's very important to actually choose the correct one because it's very, very important because that's where
I
most
think so.
beginners fail. Now,
Th-
what is
There are
your like
too many
main,
moving parts in trading, so that's why you
yeah,
have to pick what is your jam first and what do you
right.
feel more comfortable with, and then just focus on one thing to excel that, you know?
Yep. Now, do you have any like big goals for the next like 3 to 6 months now that I know a little bit about, like you have your own businesses, but
hmm
you're also trading as well. Do you plan on kind of leaning towards one rather than the other?
Well, the hospitality is not gonna go away from my life.
Right.
It's I've been doing this for more than 20 years now, so I don't plan on giving up on that anytime soon. Until I get to an age to get retired. You know, if I don't have any more energy to run around, then I may consider that. But my primary goal is always to continue my life and my career together with my hospitality and the trading. But I have higher targets on trading. I would like to get maybe more funded accounts and eventually maybe combine them together, manage larger accounts. But I'm not an aggressive trader as well. I usually take only one. The most that I took is maybe two trades a day, but that has to be like crystal clear to me.
Yep.
If I really feel strong about that trade on the second trade, then I may consider getting a. I usually take only one, and some days not at all. So maybe if I don't feel comfortable on a trade, I usually don't get into it. And I try to keep my win rates more than 60% with the risk reward ratio 1 to 2. Sometimes I don't risk more than 1% as well. I don't take huge risks on my accounts. But if I lose the first trade on the day, and if I see a really great opportunity for the second trade, I may consider that. But I also train myself to eat the losses and move forward on the next day or the day after.
Yeah, as you
Um,
should, of
yeah.
course.
I don't get aggressive when I lose. I don't revenge trade at all. I train myself for those. Today, actually, this year is my, let's say, fifth year since I started trading and started to learn about trading. And I had three different funded accounts previously. Two of them were different companies, but with funded elites, when I discovered that you guys had this program with very low initial cost to get the funded account challenge, and then you pay for it when you pass it, that was
Yep.
like a no-brainer for me. I said, okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. And I believe the first one I failed for some reason. I think I breached the daily loss limit on the challenge with like $2-3 when I think there was like a little bit of slippage or
Yeah,
I
very,
made
very strict at least. Yeah.
yes,
Hmm.
and then it was gone. I was like, oh my God, with $2 I missed it. But then I purchased another one and I managed to pass it. Since as I said, I'm not an aggressive trader. It took me like 2 months or something for to get my first payout. I was like really patient about it, and since my current account has this trailing drawdown limit, I was really, really careful because I never had that trailing drawdown limit accounts before. It took me a second to get to know about it. And then since I learned all the rules about the funded accounts that I had, I was really patient, slow and steady moves, trying to get as more secure trades as I could. And then I managed to secure my first payout.
Love that. How did you feel after the first payout? I mean,
Oh, ecstatic.
is that wow? I mean, okay, so you actually dropped a lot of knowledge on us, with your experience in trading. If you were to compile it into like one little ball to kind of throw at beginner traders, like what advice would you give to people starting out if you were to just, put in a short list and just throw it at them?
Okay, first of all, I will tell them not to stick on one mentor because every mentor have different ways to approach to this business. And as I said before, there are too many moving parts in trading business. And
Right.
usually successful mentors discover that and then they kind of pick a way for themselves to how to approach. And they basically train other traders, traders their way. But there are lots of different ways to do it. So that's why, as I did, get as many information as possible. Don't rush. You're not going to be a millionaire the second day you discover trading. It's not going to happen. You have to be patient, but also eager to learn as much as possible. And I would tell them that yes, start with demo trading after all the knowledge that you get, but demo trading is way different than actual trading because of the psychology. So start with small amounts first to see if you are consistently profitable, and then move to larger accounts, take more risks. You have to feel confident to take more risks. But I have to warn them. When you learn the basics of trading, you feel very comfortable. But that is just a hallucination.
Yeah.
Because when you start to learn more about trading, you actually get more nervous. You say like, oh my God, this is too complicated. But well, it is, but it isn't. Again, if you pick a way how to trade, if you narrow your concentration area in trading, then you excel on that area faster. But in order to do that, you have to learn all aspects of trading first. You have to get the trading 101 first. And then when you move forward in your career in trading, if you're a day trader, try to focus on only that aspect. If you're a swing trader, that's a whole different story. Don't be a scalper. Please don't be a scalper. But if you're a day trader, it's a different story. Swing trading, is a different story. And also focus on limited amounts of pair. You cannot just because all pairs move differently.
Right.
Indices are different, commodities are different, forex is all different. So for an absolute beginner, I would tell them to focus on only one asset. One asset, try to see how that moves, and then if you are capable of coding, computer science and stuff like that, then try to explore about this algorithms, trying to see if you can make your life easier about trading like I did. Try to code some algorithms that basically watches the charts for you while you're away from your desk, and then in that case you won't regret when you come back the day after and say that, oh my God, I missed this huge trade here. So there are lots of again moving parts to this business, but start small first. Try to see how this business works, because this is actually, if you have above average IQ, I think this is the best opportunity for a person to make consistent living and income. Besides, and also it doesn't make you move away from your current job. You can keep doing that as well. That's why, as a side gig, maybe in the future, for most of the people, for the successful traders, it can be your initial business. But you don't have to move away from your current job or your passion or whatever. This is a really great way to start as early as possible on ages, to make more profits and make more money in your life,
Yeah.
to make you more free, basically, with your family. You can travel, you can keep doing that. You can move to another country, you can keep doing that. With this current technology, this is an amazing opportunity for most of the people.
Yeah. No, 100%. I love that. I'm sure a lot of beginners will really take that to, heart
I
because
hope so. But
I mean,
don't
yeah, I mean,
rush.
yeah,
Don't
for
rush.
sure.
It's
I
not going to happen
see.
tomorrow.
Mhm. I'm so glad because I see a pattern with all of the people we actually talk with, all the traders we talk with, whether they're starting out or they've been in the game for a while. each and
Hmm.
every one of you guys have said the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Be patient, do not rush. You're not going to be a millionaire the next day.
No,
It's not
it's never
rocket
gonna happen.
science, it's all
You can lose
discipline.
$1 million tomorrow, but you cannot make it.
100, yeah,
You
100%.
know?
I agree,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, to finish off kind of the interview, I just wanted to ask you one question. Would you recommend Funded Elite to, a beginner trader or a veteran trader in general? I mean, because I know we
100%.
have like the flash activations, we have different, challenges. So would you?
100%. And they have different models as well, which is very creative,
Yeah,
by the way. Because when you check the other companies, they're very straightforward. They're about the same. They can just
right,
move the drawdown limits or the targets and stuff like that, but they're very similar to each other. And
right.
in that case, you just see whichever is cheaper, you go there, or whichever is more reliable, you go there. But in Funded Elite, there are different models that uh, I never saw in any other company. Especially again, once you get to that stage that you feel comfortable when you're taking trades and stuff, with that low cost initial models are a no-brainer, I think. If you pass, then you pay the challenge fees, which I think that was a great model for most of the beginners. That's what I would think. When I was shopping around for the challenges, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, okay, I'm sticking to this company from now on. I'm also planning to get one or two more challenges again, hopefully
Okay.
pass them and combine them together into a larger account, hopefully.
You
And
will
then
pass them.
I'm
For
hoping,
sure.
I'm hoping.
Hmm.
And then with the larger accounts that you manage, then it's easier because you can keep your risk levels the same as the first 100K account. But if you have a $300,000 account, let's say, and then it's really hard to actually lose your account in that case. You know what I mean? It gives you more freedom.
Yep.
You can even, take higher risk. Like maybe, let's say, instead of $1,000 trade, you can take a $1,500 risk of a trade, but you have $300,000 account, so that it takes more trades to lose the whole account. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But at the end of the month, you get a decent amount of money
Yeah.
with your profits, hopefully.
It's as
So
simple as that.
that's my target. That's my target. I would like to grow my account with Funded Elite, hopefully.
Awesome, brother. Well, thank you so much for your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
very
Let
much,
us know. You
Ethan.
have my contact, so just reach out to me anytime if you have any questions. If you reach out to the support team, they don't get back to you, reach out to me and I'll connect you with them.
Will do.
Good to
Thank
go.
you very much, Ethan.
Awesome. I hope you have a wonderful year and a
You
very
as well.
successful one, at least, as well.
You as well. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Bye now.
Bye.